Bewitched remains one of the most beloved sitcoms in television history, enchanting audiences with its humor, charm, and, of course, a little bit of magic. Over the years, many of the show's stars have sadly passed away, but their unforgettable performances continue to captivate fans worldwide. Join us as we take a nostalgic look back at 38 bewitched actors who have left us, celebrating their lives, careers, and the magic they brought to the small screen. Charles Lane, born on January 26, 1905, in San Francisco, California. He portrayed Ed Hotchkiss in Bewitched, 1965, when he was 60 years old. Hotchkiss was one of the many skeptical or grumpy authority figures Lane often played throughout his career. Known for his stern demeanor and no-nonsense attitude, Lane was a prolific character actor. He passed away on July 9, 2007, at the age of 102 due to natural causes.
Hi there!
Agnes Moorehead, born on December 6, 1900 in Clinton, Massachusetts. She portrayed Endora in Bewitched, 1964, when she was 64 years old. Endora is Samantha's strong-willed and flamboyant mother who disapproves of her daughter's marriage to a mortal and constantly torments her son-in-law, Darren, with magic. With her sharp wit and commanding presence, Moorehead became one of the most memorable TV mothers in history. She passed away on April 30, 1974, at the age of 73 due to uterine cancer.
I should flesh them out more. Well, I think that's an excellent idea. Place them in front of you so you can see them better, and then you'll be able to write them better.
Casey Rogers, born on December 15, 1925, in Morehouse, Missouri. She portrayed Louise Tate in Bewitched, 1966, when she was 41 years old. Louise is the supportive wife of Larry Tate and a good friend to Samantha Stevens. Unlike many characters in the series, she remains unaware of Samantha's magical abilities. She passed away on July 6, 2006, at the age of 80 due to complications from a stroke.
Thing that can't be helped.
Oh, it could have been helped, all right.
Why, Mr. Stevens can't just stand around like that.
No, he can't.
Dick York, born on September 4, 1928, in Fort Wayne, Indiana. He portrayed Darren Stevens in Bewitched, 1964, when he was 36 years old. Darren is Samantha's loving, but often exasperated mortal husband who struggles to maintain a normal life despite his wife's magical powers and the interference of her supernatural family. York played the role from 1964 to 1969, but had to leave due to chronic back pain resulting from an old injury. He passed away on February 20th, 1992, at the age of 63 due to complications from emphysema.
January, February, forget February, March, April.
Elizabeth Montgomery, born on April 15, 1933, in Los Angeles, California. She portrayed Samantha Stevens in Bewitched, 1964, when she was 31 years old. Samantha is a charming and good-natured witch who marries a mortal man, Darren Stevens, and tries to live a normal suburban life while dealing with her magical relatives, especially her meddling mother, Endora. Montgomery's performance made Samantha one of the most beloved TV characters of all time. She passed away on May 18, 1995, at the age of 62 due to colon cancer.
Well, I'll go change and then I'll fix dinner. It's still very rough.
David White, born on April 4, 1916, in Denver, Colorado. He portrayed Larry Tate in Bewitched, 1964, when he was 48 years old. Larry is Darren Stevens' boss at the McMahon and Tate Advertising Agency. Often driven by business and personal ambition, he frequently changes his stance to align with his clients' wishes. His comedic reactions to the supernatural chaos around him added to the show's charm. He passed away on November 27, 1990, at the age of 74 due to a heart attack.
That is how you say my name. Marushka. You try.
Marushka.
Dick Sargent, born on April 19, 1930, in Carmel, California. He portrayed Darren Stevens in Bewitched, 1969, when he was 39 years old, replacing Dick York in the role. His version of Darren was slightly more easygoing and less frantic than York's portrayal, though he still faced the same magical challenges from Samantha's family. Sargent continued in the role until the show ended in 1972. He publicly came out as gay in 1991, becoming an advocate for LGBTQ+ rights. He passed away on July 8, 1994, at the age of 64 due to prostate cancer.
Settle on just any old name. It should be something romantic.
How about Romeo if it's a boy and Juliet if it's a girl?
Sweetheart, don't you?
Alice Pierce, born on October 16, 1917, in New York City, New York. She portrayed the original Gladys Kravitz in Bewitched, 1964, when she was 47 years old. Gladys is the Stevens' nosy neighbor who constantly spies on Samantha and becomes hysterical whenever she witnesses magical occurrences, though no one ever believes her. Tragically, she was diagnosed with terminal cancer. She passed away on March 3, 1966, at the age of 48 due to ovarian cancer.
One way to find out.
George Tobias, born on July 14, 1901, in New York City, New York. He portrayed Abner Kravitz in Bewitched, 1964, when he was 63 years old. Abner is the skeptical and indifferent husband of the nosy Gladys Kravitz, who constantly tries to convince him that something strange is happening at the Stevens house. His laid-back, dismissive attitude contrasts with his wife's paranoia, creating many comedic moments. He retired from acting in the late 1970s. He passed away on February 27, 1980, at the age of 78 due to bladder cancer.
Round 10 ended with me storming out of the house to go to my club.
Why don't you go to your club?
I was so mad I didn't realize I don't have one.
Sandra Gould, born on July 23, 1916, in Brooklyn, New York. She portrayed Gladys Kravitz in Bewitched, 1966, when she was 50 years old, replacing Alice Pierce after her passing. Gladys is the Stevens' nosy neighbor, always convinced that something supernatural is happening, but never able to prove it. Her over-the-top reactions and constant spying became a hallmark of the show's humor. She passed away on July 20th, 1999, at the age of 82 due to a stroke.
About what?
About who I am.
Who are you?
I am a witch.
I don't believe you.
Mabel Albertson, born on July 24, 1901, in Haverhill, Massachusetts. She portrayed Phyllis Stevens in Bewitched, 1964, when she was 63 years old. Phyllis is Darren's high-strung and dramatic mother, who frequently faints or suffers from nerves whenever she senses something unusual, often caused by Samantha's magic. She passed away on September 28, 1982, at the age of 81 due to Alzheimer's disease.
Live here? Whatever gave you that idea?
Well, it's just that the last time we were here, you were here.
Yes.
Marion Lorne, born on August 12, 1883, in West Pittston, Pennsylvania. She portrayed Aunt Clara in Bewitched, 1964, when she was 81 years old. Aunt Clara is Samantha's lovable but absent-minded aunt, known for her clumsiness and tendency to botch spells, often leading to humorous situations. Despite her magical mishaps, she is one of the few witches Darren genuinely likes. She passed away on May 9, 1968, at the age of 84 due to a heart attack.
AC/DC transmission. Send to me an electrician.
Alice Ghostley, born on August 14, 1923, in Eve, Missouri. She portrayed Esmeralda in Bewitched, 1966, when she was 43 years old. Esmeralda is a shy and nervous witch who works as the Stevens housekeeper. Lacking confidence in her abilities, she often makes objects disappear unintentionally and suffers from sneezing fits that trigger accidental spells. She passed away on September 21, 2007, at the age of 84 due to colon cancer and a stroke.
There was water from the flowers in it, and I used it to put out the living room curtain, and it just slipped out of my hand.
Maurice Evans, born on June 3, 1901, in Dorchester, England. He portrayed Maurice in Bewitched, 1964, when he was 63 years old. Maurice is Samantha's sophisticated and dramatic warlock father, who disapproves of her marriage to a mortal but adores his daughter. He often showcases his powerful magic in grand theatrical ways. He passed away on March 12, 1989, at the age of 87 due to cancer.
I caught a tailwind.
I'd appreciate it if you caught a tailwind out of you.
No.
Sarah Seagar, born on July 1, 1914, in Greentown, Indiana. She portrayed Agnes Baker in Bewitched, 1964, when she was 50 years old. Although a minor character, Agnes Baker was one of the many neighbors or townspeople occasionally involved in the supernatural antics surrounding the Stevens household. Seagar had a long career in television, often playing motherly or comedic supporting roles. She passed away on August 12, 1990, at the age of 76 due to a cerebral hemorrhage.
Well, I haven't seen you since you led the fight to save the park. Oh, my dear, I have never forgotten that.
Bernard Fox, born on May 11, 1927, in Port Talbot, Wales. He portrayed Dr. Bombay in Bewitched, 1966 to 1972, when he was 39 years old. Dr. Bombay is the eccentric and flamboyant witch doctor who treats supernatural ailments with bizarre remedies, often arriving in an elaborate costume. His comedic presence and quirky medical treatments made him a memorable part of the show. He passed away on December 14, 2016, at the age of 89 due to heart failure.
What's the matter?
I'm only human.
Sorry, I forgot about that. Well, I think I've located your difficulty.
What is it?
You have a cold.
J. Edward McKinley, born on October 11, 1916, in Seattle, Washington. He portrayed Benson in Bewitched, 1967, when he was 51 years old. His character appeared in a minor role, often representing authority figures in the series. McKinley was a character actor known for playing businessmen, politicians, and other authoritative roles in TV and film. He passed away on July 30, 2004, at the age of 87 due to natural causes.
Calling from location on 6.
All right. Yeah, Charlie.
Paul Lynde, born on June 13, 1926, in Mount Vernon, Ohio. He portrayed Uncle Arthur in Bewitched, 1965, when he was 39 years old. Uncle Arthur is Samantha's mischievous and prank-loving uncle, always causing chaos with his magical antics and witty remarks. His flamboyant personality and comedic timing made him one of the show's most beloved characters. He passed away on January 10, 1982, at the age of 55 due to a heart attack.
If you're ready, close your fingers and cross your eyes. Get ready for a big surprise. The rain is dry.
Dick Wilson, born on July 30, 1916, in Preston, England. He portrayed the recurring drunk character in Bewitched, 1965, when he was 49 years old. His character was often seen at a bar or in public, witnessing magical events but doubting his own sobriety, leading to humorous moments. He continued acting until his later years. He passed away on November 19, 2007, at the age of 91 due to natural causes. Parley Bear, born on August 5, 1914, in Salt Lake City, Utah. He portrayed the desk sergeant in Bewitched, 1966, when he was 52 years old. His character typically dealt with the mortal side of law enforcement, often confused by magical mishaps. Bear was a prolific character actor with roles in The Andy Griffith Show, Gunsmoke, and radio dramas. He passed away on November 22, 2002, at the age of 88 due to complications from a stroke.
Home address. Mother also said never sign a contract without checking a man's home life. Make sure there are no skeletons.
Paul Smith, born on February 5, 1929, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He portrayed a policeman in Bewitched, 1966, when he was 37 years old. His character was one of many authority figures encountering strange and unexplained events in the show. Smith had a career in television, often playing officers or military personnel. He passed away on March 3, 2006, at the age of 77 due to heart failure.
We go to that address and we investigate a missing house, right?
A missing house? That's what I thought you said he said.
Jack Collins, born on August 24, 1918, in Brooklyn, New York. He portrayed Mr. Robbins in Bewitched, 1965, when he was 47 years old. Mr. Robbins was a minor character, likely one of the many businessmen or clients interacting with Darren Stevens at the McMahon and Tate Advertising Agency. He passed away on January 31, 2005, at the age of 86 due to natural causes.
George is a cautious man and probably just wants time to think. I'm sure we can do business, Darren.
Who's your favorite character from Bewitched? It's always tough to say goodbye to beloved cast members who are no longer with us. How does that make you feel? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you're enjoying our content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. We appreciate having you in our community.